Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Thursday, April 30th, 2020. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. I know a lot of you guys out there are trying to avoid packing on the quarantine 15, which is a lot harder than it seems, just for the record, especially when you have kids. But if you need a little bit of inspiration to help get you through this fine Thursday, look no further than Hameed Juma. On Monday, Hameed's team posted an update of the 212 All-Star sitting somewhere in the neighborhood of 250 pounds, which might honestly be the biggest that he's been all year long. With so much still up in the air, I'm not sure if Hameed still plans to compete this year. But if he does decide to jump in, my guess is that we probably won't see him until sometime later this fall. One of my favorite quotes from Lin-Manuel Miranda is that every day has the potential to be the greatest day of your life. And the thing I love about it is that it's wrong 99.9% of the time. The truth of the matter is that most days suck. You work and you work and you work and you hope that it all pays off in the end. But there are no guarantees because the universe is sometimes cruel. But if I'm Andre Ferguson and I'm one of the best in the world at my craft, I hold on to that quote for dear life because at the deepest level, I need it to be true so that all the work I've been putting in pays off in the end. The road to the top is a long and lonely journey sometimes, but just like Lynn said, if you're strong enough to endure the pain and the agony that comes with the journey, eventually one day, it all finally pays off. The late Kobe Bryant once said in an interview that if you want to be great at something, there are sacrifices that come with those decisions. And at 20 weeks from today, the world will find out whether or not those decisions and sacrifices were enough to carry Shaun Clarida to the promised land. According to my sources, this week, Shaun is officially starting his Olympia Prep in a year where he and his buddies believe that he has a serious shot at unseating reigning champ Kamal Gargani. I know Shaun for a long time, and I can honestly say that he's one of the most consistent athletes I've seen compete. But this is one of the craziest years in the history of bodybuilding. So if he wants to take out the champ, he better make sure that he comes out swinging. To a certain degree, I do believe having a singular focus is a good thing because you have to put your 10,000 hours in if you want to be great at something. That being said, you miss out on a lot in life if you intentionally limit your interests. So, if I'm the best women's physique athlete on the planet and all the gyms are closed, now would be as good a time as any to go rekindle an old love. And in case you missed it a few days ago, Shanique Grant released a video of her trying to channel her inner Serena Williams out on the tennis court, which is allegedly something she used to do a lot of before bodybuilding. Now, I'll be the first to admit that I know basically nothing. Well, I know a little bit about tennis, but I've been around long enough to know how great athletes work. So if this is something she decides to focus her energy on, it's only a matter of time until she starts winning at that too. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.